Vikings head coach Mike Tice out watching his nephew John Jr. playing for Edina tonight. Wayzata's quarterback was hurt early. Grant Fossum didn't play. Dominique Barber, nice punt return for Wayzata in the first quarter. It sets up Jeremy Faw. He'll score from a yard out. Trojans in front, 10-7. Back comes Edina. This is a pretty play. Brad Hildebrand to Ricky Prestis. 56 yards for the touchdown, and Edina takes a 14-10 lead at the half. Early third quarter now. Michael Kreist fumbles the football. Jeff Budish recovers for Edina. Later in the third, it's Hildebrand going deep to Prestis. Watch him make the great grab. 24-yard gain down to the 1-yard line. That sets up Timmy March, plunging in from a yard out, and Edina's in front, 21-10. Still in the third, Hornets on the move. Hildebrand back to pass, scrambles for 15 yards, and it would set up another score. We move to the fourth. Hildebrand on the keeper, jumps the pile into the end zone. The Edina Hornets, 35-17 winners over Wayzata, and they're excited, so let's hear from the winners.
We're a very balanced football team. We're obviously very hard to defend. You know, tonight they took Tim March away from us. Rich Heeb shows up, has a big game. Brad Hildebrand steps up. And then when you've got a receiver like Rick Prestis and Nick Nalesny, that causes a lot of problems.
Tonight was just a complete team effort. Everybody on our team came out and played their best game in the biggest game. The defense played tremendous, gave us tremendous field position. Rick Prestis made a ton of plays. Our whole offensive line gave me plenty of time. Quarterback draw started going in the second half. It was just a fun game to be a part of.
It was, no words can describe that game. That's what we've been waiting for ever since we lost to him last year. It's just the greatest feeling.
Tigers jump out quick. Short touchdown run. Tony Mortensen, 6-0 Hutch. Later, watch Mortensen to Nathan Swift. This play covers 28 yards. Hutch in the lead, 12-0. The Tigers then go to the ground game, and it's Gene Doherty. Watch him bust loose on this 40-yard run. They've got such a big offensive line at Hutch. They just stand behind those big guys and let them blow off that defensive line. It sets up a touchdown. Doherty will keep it from 13 yards out. Here he comes, and Hutchinson wins big tonight, 40-8 the final in the Minnesota. New Prague against Prior Lake. First quarter, Tyler Gertman takes it up the middle. Touchdown, 7-0 Prior Lake. Later, it's the Lakers driving again. Sam Rook to Eric Woleb. He makes the sliding catch down to the 1-yard line against New Prague, who came in undefeated. It's Rook on the quarterback keeper, punches it into the end zone for a 14-0 lead. Second quarter, New Prague trying to come back. Chad Skluzacek goes deep to Paul Tisdale. 57-yard gain, but Prior Lake would hold on. 28-20, Prior Lake with a big win over New Prague tonight. Shakopee against Farmington. Third quarter, this game's already out of hand. Matt Carroll with a pick and the touchdown. 40-0 Farmington. Shakopee trying to come back. Quarterback James Boyes fakes the handoff, tries to run. There's nowhere to go. He's still scrambling around, though. Give him an A for effort here. Nice job by James, and he tries to keep the drive alive for Shakopee, and he will, because they will score a touchdown. Boyes will juggle the snap, but runs it up the middle for the TD. But Farmington wins big tonight. Final score, 40-13, and Holy Angels over Northfield. Homecoming, the Bears, quarterback Jake Casey, scoring 21-14 at the half, White Bear. Fourth quarter, Thor trip to Tom Cruise. Touchdown strike, game tied at 21 in the fourth. The Bears get the football, and it's Casey leading the drive, improvising, scrambling, moving them into scoring position. 2.7 seconds left. A 24-yard field goal to win it by Josh Faust, and it's good. White Bear Lake stuns the defending state champions in 5A. White Bear wins it 24-21 the final.
We felt fortunate that we beat them tonight, and real happy for our kids. We've struggled the last couple weeks into some tough losses, and we thought we'd match up pretty good with Hastings, and they've played some tough games in a row here, and thought we might catch them a little bit tonight, and we were fortunate enough to do that.
Tonight we're at the Blaine Coon Rapids game. Doesn't get any better than this, Derek, does it? Huh? No way, man. You know what? I got a wish, and tonight it comes true. Yeah. Normally, it's Blaine that's undefeated at this point of the season, but this year, Coon Rapids is the team that sits 4-0.
What is it about the Cardinals this year that is clicking here?
Well, I think the senior class, the team chemistry, we got a good staff, and the kids believe in themselves, and they're very loyal to one another, and they're all-season workouts.
The Bengals of Blaine are ready, though. First-year head coach Shannon Garrity has got this team gelling.
We're doing all right. You know, a lot of us have been around a long time. I've been here for 18 years, and so have a lot of the assistants. So, yeah, there's a transition, no question. But our kids have really responded well, and they've done everything we've asked, so let's just see what happens.
Tonight, my wish comes true. It's homecoming tonight, and the packed house gets something to cheer about again when quarterback Ryan Parsons races in off the misdirection, a 44-yard touchdown, and Blaine goes up 7-0.
Just got the ball outside of the guard and just went downfield and made a few cuts, and it was all downhill from there.
Second quarter, this well-coached Cardinals team comes right back. Eric Anderson finds Phil Gazzoni. It's good for a 42-yard gain and sets up another Anderson pass. This one is to Ian Lewis, and the senior is in for pay dirt. Coon Rapids takes the 10-7 lead, but before the half ends, Blaine strikes back. Ryan Parsons airing it out, and there's Tommy Bergeron for the 39-yard touchdown to put the Bengals up at the break. All right, guys, tonight, my wish comes true, all right? Let's go. A defensive battle in the second half, neither team yielding much at all. Hey, you guys. My wish is totally coming true, man.
What is it?
It's happening.
What could that be?
It's happening. In the end, it's Blaine that ends up cheering, up by 4 with time winding down. Andy Raditz comes up with a huge fumble recovery, preserving the Bengals' 17-13 win. Both teams now 4-1 on the year.
They're a great football team, great program. Every year we get together, something happens. It's a classic, and kids really work hard on both teams, and that's what happened tonight. Both teams fought really hard.
It's great. I mean, this is my senior year. I'm captain, and it just feels great to win here at homecoming. We're playing Coon Rapids, who's 4-0. You know, we're 3-1. Kind of disappointed about the one loss, but just it feels great. You know, we come out here and we just battle. I don't think our previous 4 games we haven't had that. We haven't all came together as a team, but I think tonight we came together as a team and stepped up in a big game.
Whew. Blaine pulls it out. What a great game.
Hey, Perk, what about that wish thing you were talking about?
Oh, yeah, my wish. You know what I was wishing for was that as soon as the story's over, Randy Shaver tells me what a great job I did. Come on, Randy, say it.
Come on, Randy.
Please, just say it. Say it.
All right, I'll say it. Great job, Eric Perkins, out in Blaine tonight. Eden Prairie and the Eagles. Watch Andrew Phillips, nice gain, 16 yards, sets up a touchdown. Steve LaVore gets in from short yardage. Eden Prairie tying the game at 7-all. Later, the Eagles on the move now. Matt Bykowski, the quarterback. Nick Olson, the 6'6" receiver. Nice gain on the pump fake here, and Olson is open down the sidelines. That leads to a field goal. Justin Nelson good from 20 yards out, and Eden Prairie's up 17-7. Late in the game, the Eden Prairie defense would come up big. They make 2 stops on 4th down. They beat Apple Valley 17-7. Big win for Eden Prairie. Let's hear from Mike Grant.
Well, our defense was the key to the game. You know, we gave up 1 long run, and then that, you know, I don't know that they averaged more than 2 or 3 yards a play. So defensively, we played outstanding, and offensively, we got enough done in the second half to win it.
Eastview at Burnsville tonight in the Lake. James Ruffin, he's a big one. 11 yards out. Burnsville up 6-0. Tough fullback. Eastview comes back. Evan Klefsis to Mark Rentz from 10 yards out. Eastview tying the game at 6-all. Late in the half, Burnsville driving, settling for a field goal here. But Eastview wins it tonight. 33-16 is the final. So the Lightning with the victory. Throws it up here. It's picked off by Kelvin Hughes, and he will take it 50 yards, completing an Edison comeback. They were down 20-0 in the 4th quarter. They rallied to take the lead, 21-20 in the 4th. But North would come back. Gibson to Chris Robinson downfield. This one goes for 40, and North regains the lead, 26-21. But Edison comes back. Joe Boyd, the quarterback, finishes the drive with a 5-yard keeper. They're in front by a point. Gibson looking for the big play, but Boyd comes up with the big play himself, sealing the victory. Edison come from behind, 27-26, the final score tonight.
We needed a little success with that safety, and that safety really helped and started us. And, you know, the snowball started rolling. And, you know, what can you say? Interception for a touchdown, and we come out the winner, 27-26. Great time.
Great football game at Edison tonight. Minneapolis South against Henry. South fumbling. Patriots recover. Leads to a touchdown. Robert Pearson on the receiving end. 70 yards for this one. Henry taking the lead 7-0. They get Minneapolis North next week. So Henry looking to take the lead in the conference. Henry punts it away. South turning the ball over again. Pearson had 3 touchdowns on the day. This one would cover 70 yards here. And Minneapolis Henry wins it 28-8. The final score today in the Minneapolis City Conference. Silver Lake wins this one. 5-yard touchdown run by Mitch Lang. Panthers up big at this point. A little bit later, Eric Pantino, number 28, scores on a 28-yard run. And Glencoe-Silver Lake is now all alone in first place in the Wright County. Why is that? Because Litchfield lost tonight at Becker, looking for their 4th straight win. Opening drive, number 24, Bill Burgoyce. Inside pitch, nice run down inside the St. Anthony 20-yard line, and it would set up a touchdown run by Ryan Hibbert, who's having an incredible season. Another 100-yard rushing night. 19 carries, 120 yards. He scores on this play here. 7-0, Red Knights opening quarter. Watch the interception. Josh Holly picks it off, rumbles inside St. Anthony territory. It would set up Hibbert's 2nd touchdown of the night. Ryan scored 3 times. This one from short yardage. Red Knights over St. Anthony, 30-3, the final score tonight. In the North Suburban, Irondale hosting Centennial. Cooper Osby takes it up the middle, 5 yards. Irondale up 7-0. Later in the second, it's Osby again. This one would cover 46, down to the Centennial 5. They would settle for a field goal and a 10-0 lead, and the defense does the job from there. Irondale with a big win in the North Suburban tonight, 17-14, the final score in this one. Buffalo surprised Cambridge tonight on the road. Guy in dark blue. And watch the football. It's Eric Garza connecting with Gerald Arlich. The Zephyrs moving the football at will early in the game against the Cadets. St. Thomas, however, also doing a good job early on. John Pattison, the nice carry. Mike Lofboom runs him down. But Matamidi wins the football game. The final score tonight, 21-zip. So the Zephyrs remain undefeated on the season as we go to the scoreboard.